days. If it is a man, that's like 7.5 months. I've seen McDonald's that take longer to build than this hotel. The way that it was possible to build it so fast is the contractor, H.B. Zachary, built the first 4 floors right here. And then all of the 500 rooms that this hotel has were built in a site about 7 miles away from here, from start to finish. And I'm talking every single room had beds, curtains, side tables, Bibles, towels, anything that needed to be in the room was there. And then the rooms were brought here and they were stacked on top of each other, kind of like Legos. So even though the official name of this hotel is the Hilton Palacio del Rio, we the cool kids call it the Lego Hotel. This right in front of us on my left side is the historic La Villita. La Villita translates to the little village. This right here was the first neighborhood in San Antonio, and as of today, you can find restaurants. We have galleries, attractions, and shops right here at La Villita. And we are now in the Arneson River Theater. We got this theater in 1941, and it has a capacity of 800 people. On my right side, we have this stage. And if this stage looks familiar to any of you, then you may have watched the movie Miss Congeniality starring Sandra Bullock. Because right here is where they did the swimsuit competition. Right here is where they said that April 25th would be the perfect day. Not too hot, not too cold. All you need is a light jacket. So, next time you're watching that movie, during that scene, you can literally say, I was there. That's what I do. When I watch the movie, I like to pretend that I was driving the boat and she saw me. That's where she giggles when she answers the question. This building on my right is the Briscoe Western Art Museum. This museum opened its doors in 2013, and it preserves and interprets the history, culture, and art of the American West. Some of the objects that you can find inside of the Briscoe Museum are Pancho Villa's last known saddle, General Santa Anna's ceremonial sword, and even an interactive diorama of the Battle of the Alamo. And I can see that a lot of you are already looking at it. So yes, we are going to be going through this low bridge in front of us. No, I will not be giving you a free haircut tonight. Don't worry. You want me to give you a free haircut? In this economy? Who do you think I am? I work for tips. I cannot do that.
That's a hard cut.
No, I'm sorry, but you're not getting anything for free from me tonight. Come back tomorrow. I'll see you how I feel about it then. On my right side, you're gonna be seeing this little island here on my right. We call this Marriage Island because it is naturally shaped in the shape of a heart by the roots of that cypress tree. Every single year, there's an average of 300 weddings that get performed right there because people say that if you get married there, it brings good luck to your marriage. And yes, it's true. I was very happy the first 3 times I got married there. I am aiming on a 4th wedding. But this time, I'm gonna marry for money. Any takers? Don't worry guys, I've been working all week. I found someone. If you look to my left and you look all the way to the top, you're gonna be seeing an American flag in this tall building on my left. This is the Tower Life Building. It was established in 1929 to a cost of $3 million. which in today's economy, that would be about $36 million. So, hopefully for my future husband, that's going to be cheap and affordable. If you have good eyesight, at the very top of the corners, you might be able to see some gargoyles poking out all the way up there. And then, much, much lower, here on my left, by the second row of windows just above tree line, you're going to be seeing some very ugly faces. Can you see the ugly faces on my left? By the second row of windows, right here on my left, yes. Those ugly faces are called grotesques. They remind me so much of my ex-husband. Now, the reason for these features is the owners of the building, the Smith brothers, were very superstitious people. So, they thought that by adding both the gargoyles and the grotesques, they were going to keep away evil spirits, bad luck, bad business, everything bad away from the house. I don't think they were ugly enough. Yeah, something else that happened in 1929 was the Great Depression. So even though the Smith brothers paid $3 million for the Tower Light building, they had to sell it the same year for only $300,000. For every dollar that they put in, they only got 10 cents back. So my advice, unless you actually like gargoyles, don't put them in your house. Save yourself that pretty penny. Now, folks, I actually do want to give you the full boat experience today. So I'm gonna honk my horn twice here, okay? Get ready. Everybody say, ahoy! Ahoy! You guys are so cute, you actually did it. We are now entering the flood channel of the Riverwalk. This is the deepest part of the river. It is about 20 to 21 feet deep. So, if you were planning on falling on the river, not here. Now, the reason why we added the flood channel is because in 1921, San Antonio had a very horrible flood. The water rose to 9 feet above street level. There were millions of dollars in damages, and unfortunately, 50 people lost their lives. So when that happened, of course, people were panicking. So there started being a lot of talks about creating this flood channel in order to have control of the water levels and prevent floods from happening in the future. It took many, many years, but officially, in 1941, the San Antonio Riverwalk opened. On my left side, it's gonna be a little bit difficult to see. There are a lot of trees, so they're kind of blocking the view. But on my left, if you go all the way up the stairs and you cross the street, you'll find yourself in San Fernando Cathedral, almost behind the second point. The San Fernando Cathedral is the oldest church building in Texas. How old is it? Like, I'm so glad you asked. It was established in 1731. Almost 300 years. Older than the Battle of the Alamo, yes. Also, if you go inside of the cathedral, you can find the ashes of the defenders of the Battle of the Alamo. Right in front of us, we have this big tree with the colored lights. This is the tallest and oldest tree on the Riverwalk. This bald cypress tree is 90 feet tall and over 300 years old. We call this the Ben Milam tree because legend has it, back in 1835, there was a Mexican sniper at the very top of this tree that unfortunately shot Ben Milam. Ben Milam was a colonel that served the state of Texas before the Battle of the Alamo. If you want to know more information about him, there is a post surrounding the tree that has a QR code on it. So you can always come back and check it out whenever you'd like. The building on my right, a little bit in front of us, that is 2 stories and has a little balcony just next to the orange boat, is the Esquire Tavern. The Esquire opened up in 1933, 5 minutes after Prohibition was lifted. And get this, it opened up as a fully stocked bar.
Yep.
I wonder how that happened.
Go time.
People say that before it was a tavern, it used to be a barbershop. But people were going there every single day. Getting a different type of vibe. If you know what I mean. The beautiful bridge in front of us, a little further down, is the Selena Bridge. Anything for Selena. We call it like that in honor of the Hano singer, Selena Quintanilla. Because in 1996, Jennifer Lopez was on that bridge filming a scene for the movie Selena. That's right. Jenny was out of the block and she came right there. And as you can tell, this is where I picked you up, which means that the tour has come to an end. I know. But I want to thank you. I had a great time with you today. I am going to ask you to please remain seated until I let you know that it is safe to stand up. I still have to dock the boat and I need to tie it down really quickly. Just one more thing before I let you go. If everybody could look at me real quick. Everybody.